My name is Gutierrez. I'm in your class. Today I'm presenting my storyboard. The project, supposedly I'm supposed to be pitching for this art studio, the cartoon. See, this is called Awakening. This is my story.
Wait.
And we're going to go through slides. And welcome. Thank you. And I hope everyone's doing good today. Okay, basically the plot of the story is this. It's in the ordinary world of the city of San Francisco when a teenager just graduated from high school. He got in his first job as assistant. His best friend Elaine got him the first job and was waiting for him at the bar entrance by some tables or some area where to meet people, and because everybody around them. It's a big city life. And then to Starlight is where her father works. That's where he's gonna be a assistant, a lab assistant. So they're going to meet each other, and it's supposed to be a normal day in the city. And then a sudden explosion when Chad was going to meet Elaine. Everybody's shaking, craziness, and then where Elaine's dad works on the 10th floor, there was a big explosion, so I guess an accident. And then Chad tried to recover it after this shaking, broken floor and stuff, and from the explosion he goes and tries to rescue Elaine, and then she's not awake. She passed out, so he tries to go pick her up, and then he runs to safety. Because that was probably his top priority at that point, because he was worried about what's going to happen. So he left the area, but as soon as he left, a big fog went through that part of the city where the explosion was. And then it hit everyone. Everybody passed out. Some people, there was some death. And then Elaine and Chad was held at the hospital where Elaine's mother works. She's one of the doctors, but they're on a separate floor. So right now, Chad is waking up, and he's recovering pretty fast. Elaine, she's in the coma right now, so we don't know if she will wake up in the series. Maybe later, but this is Chad right here. Is his first concept art of him. Different angles, obviously, side, front, and back. And then some of this is all the expressions from sad, disappointment, and thinking, and anger, and he's relaxed. When I guess this is a picture of Chad and Elaine, and then this is him happy. And some of this other ones are expressions of his face. And sad, surprise, serious face, and scared, especially when he was trying to pick up Elaine from the floor when she passed out in a coma. And basically his bio, he's 18, 5'6". He was born and raised in San Francisco. Chaz is a short-tempered teenager trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life, either to work with his science to save the world, or to work as a forensic scientist to help solve crimes. Chad has always worked hard throughout his life, getting good grades and taking care of his mother and his little brothers after his father's death, as it affected his family. Chad actually looked up to his father so he can also do something good for this world like his father did. Chad has only one close childhood friend, and that's Elaine. So that's pretty much his bio. And this is Elaine from front, back, and side. So this is side, back, front. And then some of this is when she was sleeping and she wakes up in a wave of lightning and she can control her body. And then this is her sleeping, happy jump, or sad, or laughing. right here is more expressions of her. See? Happy, laughing. Are you embarrassed, even though you don't think that's a real pose? But in most animation, they make this expression to show that they're embarrassed. And then winking. And then she's 17. Elaine Watson. 5'3". She's a strong-headed person that will not take no for an answer. Her dream is to be an actor and travel the world one day. Her father is one of the best known scientists in the world. She is the only child and she hardly sees her mother because she's always working, because she's a doctor at a hospital, so she's non-stop working days and nights. Elaine always looks for the best in everyone, even in Chad, because she believes in him. And right here is the thumbnail. This is pretty much what I was talking about earlier. It starts from the bar. Then Chad walks up the stairs, meets her at the meeting area where some people are probably sitting, doing their own thing, or walking around. And then here comes the explosion. At the Starlight Corporation on the 10th floor. And then here's the ground shaking, and Chad's all recovering pretty fast, but Elaine, she didn't really recover. She was traumatized, so I guess she passed out. So Chad quickly recovers and tries to pick up Elaine so he could get her out of safety. And then Chad and everyone is running for safety. And this fog of smoke hit that area, and everybody passed out, and some people didn't make it. But Elaine's in a coma, and now she's in the hospital right now. And right here is Chad. He's slowly recovering, and he gets up, and he hits the wall because he's very upset because he's disappointed in himself. And then here's Chad, who sits down next to Elaine because she's in a coma. He brushes his hair. He's very stressed. And then in this next slide, this is Elaine while she's passed out. Her mother, the doctor, is doing some testing. And Chad is reading a book for her. And then Elaine suddenly rises up. And then there is a wave of lightning around her. And then so Chad, right here, in this little picture right here, Chad actually covers Elaine's mother so the explosion doesn't damage her. So, and then I guess there was a little bit of explosion, good thing they're on the separate floor. And then here's Elaine wakes up, freaked out. Chad got a couple holes in his shirt, but no scratches on it. So he's a little bit different too from the explosion. And that's pretty much our story. And she wakes up, and then they find out they have these new abilities. And thank you for watching. Thank you.